Burish taking the center. Looking a little bit dead in the legs, though.
Burish trying that snap down.
Yeah, Burish taking more of a Greco kind of thing. It looks like he's pretty stiff in the legs. Matteo's moving.
Arm drag attempt there.
Yeah, this ring makes it very, very interesting because, you know, we're going up, got that front headlock.
Arm in. Matteo trying to keep his posture, defending against the neck. Burish, nice job taking the back.
Oh man, we're gonna have the first fall already?
Matteo. Reversal.
And they're back up. Nice.
Nice grappling.
Yeah, these ring ropes, man, make it ugly. For the uninitiated, they do have rope escapes, and they start standing in the center of the ring. This is a very challenging rule set.
You know, and given the rule set of rope escapes, how many are going to recognize it who don't have experience yet in catch?
Yeah, and that also comes to play, that exact kind of, the fact that it is new, even though this is the oldest
right.
combat sport, this is new to a lot of people. And so this also issue comes up with the tag teams because people don't understand some of the strategies on the tag team.
Nice.
Wow.
Beautiful, beautiful penetration there.
Uh-oh, is he going to get the pin?
He's driving, he's driving.
He's got that shoulder up, though.
Burish working chest to chest.
Man in the ring, Pachola Cruz. Third man in the ring.
A lot of energy being used on the bottom by Matteo just to survive.
It's
close.
He's waiting. I see Pachola.
Now he's going for an arm triangle.
Yep.
Locking up the head and arm choke.
Might get a submission.
That's tight. That's tight.
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Wow. First fall. So just so you guys know, it's best of 3 falls. So we try to give people a good look, you know, because it's statistical in that sense. Somebody might just be having a bad minute or two, and we want to give them a chance.
Well, the beauty of it is just the diversity of ways you can win with submissions and the numerous ways you can put somebody on their back. Obviously, it complicates things for people coming just from wrestling or just from, say, jiu-jitsu, right, Jake?
100%. And I think what people don't realize is how grueling these matches are. If you watch season 1, you can go to shootpro.tv. It's free for everybody on YouTube. It can be very challenging. We last year had when matches go long, it ends up being a what we call an Ironman match. And we had a match with one of the guys come back today, Gabriel Stinson, went 45 minutes or so. Unbelievable. So conditioning really plays into this because these in-between bouts are literally like the rest is like a minute. So these guys have to be in tip-top shape.
Sure, and at the same time, I mean, a submission or a pin, a fall happens, and I'm kind of the guy that's like, let's get it going right away again, right?
Yeah,
What's your thoughts on that?
Well, 100% because, you know, catch wrestling is known. Here we go, fall 2. Catch wrestling is known for the athletes being incredibly well conditioned.
Sure. Matches that lasted for hours.
Yeah, I think Billy Robinson once told me there was a match in the Olympics that went 11 hours.
Yeah. Burish, beautiful throw.
Yeah, man. He does have those takedowns. Oh, they're getting in the ropes. See, I don't even know if Matteo knows about the rope escape, see? Uh-oh. Yeah. Burish, the bull, heavy on the head there, always getting that neck of Matteo. But yeah, Pat, I mean, you know, you have so much experience coaching fighters and, you know, having gas in the tank. We were talking the other night, and you were mentioning, like, how when you had to do these tournaments early on, because it's a tournament, you would try to finish people right away.
As fast as possible, yeah. I wanted the next round and the round after that to, you know, technically the previous rounds were warm-ups. Burish, good, using his wrestling background, getting another takedown. Matteo going for the choke, but he doesn't have position to get it done.
Yeah, he's got to watch out
now
for
he's
that
getting
pin.
pinned.
He's got to watch out for that pin.
He's in big trouble.
2 count. Oh, Mateo's trying, but Burish has got to keep pushing.
He's got him pretty solid there. Matteo,
damn,
get back up.
He could give it to his
now
feet
going
good.
for he's looking for the neck.
Oh my God. Oh,
and
that was a jab. That's why we do it. Wow. Wow.
Is being able to help people reach their potential and do things they never dreamed of doing. That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah. And I want to thank our sponsors, Cell Saviors. Go to cellsaviors.com. Pat's going to take good care of you. He's deeply involved. If you guys actually get a chance and sit down with Pat, man, the guys.
Yep, cellsaviors.org.
.org, my bad. Cellsaviors.org. We also sponsored by addictsclubs.com for those of you swinging the mace. Here we are, fall 3.
You want to be a better grappler, better wrestler, get a mace, swing a mace, shoulder flexibility, shoulder power in all ranges, strength in all ranges of movement. That's, you know, weightlifting, okay, you can get strong, but that's not in different ranges of motion for athletic purposes, right?
Yeah, that's right. Matteo trying that sweep, but he didn't really have Burish off balance very well. Yeah, the mace is interesting too. Shoulder and then grip. You know, you want that Danny Hodge style grip.
Right.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting because they start having fatigue. They're going to keep going. This is how the Ironman match happened last season.
Fatigue makes cowards of men,
well,
as the saying goes.
If nobody finishes in the 5 minutes, they do it again until somebody finishes. That's how these things get dragged out into deep water. So we'll see what happens if this is going to turn into another Ironman match. That was literally the longest. Well, Luis Ojeda, our ref, who's actually cornering. Oh, Burish on his back.
Burish missed the throw, ended up.
Front headlock.
Oh, duck under. Beautiful duck under
shit.
there. Now they're picking it up. Is he getting the arm triangle?
Oh, my God.
He's got the head and arm.
Oh, he's got grapes. Burish in trouble. One. That's it.
Wow.
That's why we do the best of 3 falls.
Great match, though, right?
Work shoot, none of that nonsense. It's real shoot. You guys can tell. Anybody knows what real wrestling looks like.
Sure.
This is real.
Gabriel Stinson out of Las Vegas. Fight Capital MMA, 5'9", 176. Richard Avalos out of Denver, Colorado, only 5'6", 154, so a huge weight discrepancy here. And considering Stinson was in the over 80 kilogram division last year, like he's coming into this going, I get to work with a little guy, right?
Yeah, I mean, I actually saw Gabriel roll in, and I didn't even recognize him. If it wasn't for the signature hit, dude, he lost so much weight. He's taken this real serious. Both guys. Rich, by the way, actually did quite well last year. And
cradle.
Oh, Stinson's got him tied up. There's the first fall. Wow. Wow. Clearly, Gabriel doesn't want another Ironman match. Six. 106 career win. Here we go. Gabriel taking the center.
Richard trying for the single leg.
Yeah, being aggressive, but he didn't commit to that level change. Oh, here we go. That was a commitment.
Nice.
Oh, nice takedown. Scramble. Yeah, it's sitting through. Trying.
He's got the head.
Oh, jeez.
He's working for the choke here.
This is what? Oh, yeah, he's
Anaconda.
got a daughter. Yeah, anaconda. Oh, he's looking for that rope escape. That's
it.
That's it.
That was a quick match there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tease Gabriel. He's like, I'm not doing that Iron Man stuff anymore. Yeah, what a great match. Both guys.
Congratulations, Gabriel.
What they said you never could. Become the fighter who refuses to quit, who bleeds for every inch, who rises every single time they hit the mat. You didn't come this far to stop now. Step up. Show your valor. Grapplers Clash.
Put your hands behind your back. Give him a good solid stance. All right. He's not going to get out of this position. This is his home base. He's here. He's not getting out of this position. My job is to get him out of this position. The only things I can do for the sake of this drill is I can push him, I can pull him, or I can snap his head. Don't let me do that. What happens if I snap your head? Where you got to go? Where are you going to go? If I snap your head, where are you going? Are you going backwards or are you going forwards? Backwards, why? Go ahead and go backwards. You're on the mat. Go forward. Drive your head straight in my chest. No, I can't snap this. I'm a pretty strong dude. I can't snap him because he's drove forward. If he goes backwards, go ahead. You're going to start backing up. Start backing up. What's happened to his head? It's going down. Okay? And if his head goes down, which is what we're going to get into in a little bit, if his head goes down, he's out of position. The second he raises his head up, boom, I'm in. So, for the sake of this drill, the only three things I can do is get back in your stance, hands behind your back, push, pull, snap the head. And when I snap, come on, walk forward. There we go, walk forward. And then push, pull, snap. Guy on this side, you can change the pattern, you can change the cadence. The only thing I don't want to see is I don't want to see you do this. Most of you guys are already breathing heavy. We just started. We've only been going for 2 minutes. All right? Again, that's usually a 5-minute drill. A lot of you guys were hanging on to your tie-ups. You guys were like, 1, 2, 3. No. You ready? All right, I'm not going to go crazy, but just be ready. Push, pull, snap. See how out of position he is? That's what that drill should look like for 2 minutes straight. Now, let's switch to the other part. Who lifts weights? Everybody should lift weights, right? You're doing a back squat. Are you going to do a back squat like this? No, you're going to fall on your face. It's going to hurt. Can I do a back squat like this? Why? My back is straight. It's in alignment. Everything's stacked and powerful here. This is what my stance should kind of look like for this drill. All right? Set. All right. He's going to stand. He's going to be real nice this time. He's going to stand like a little scarecrow for me. All right? Go ahead, scarecrow. Oh, relax. No stand. Yeah, just relax. This drill isn't for you. It's for me. All right? I'm going to take both my hands. I'm going to wrap them around the back of his, just above his knees, like his hamstring region. I'm going to make sure that I clamp my elbows in tight and pull in. My head, I'm going to look through his soul, and I'm looking through him at that wall, driving my head forward. So my head is forward, and I'm bowing his back. Notice my position is here. All right, again, everything's stacked. I'm strong here. Okay, his job is just to move left or right. Oh, you can go a little faster now. Okay. 1 minute. This is a slower drill, or shorter drill. Set. Make sure your head and your butt are in the same zip code. Okay? Your head is in California, and your butt is in New York. Your butt's in New York, your head's out here. Let's make sure everything is in the same zip code. Stacked.
It's not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles. It is the man in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs and comes short again and again, who knows the great devotions, and who at the best knows the triumph of high achievement. Tap in today and earn your name. Grapplers Clash.
Man, looking fresh. He's already got the pro wrestling hairdo. Again, giving away a lot of weight. Ooh.
Drayton shuts that takedown down. Nice angle. Takes the back.
Doesn't get it. Oh, got that single
Nice.
down. Wow.
Drayton, very good skill set.
These are our heavyweights. I challenge any rule set. We've got the best rules, the best athletes. This is fantastic already.
Getting a little high.
Yep.
Drayton got to work his way back a little bit here potentially. He doesn't want to slip over the top, but he's locking up a choke.
Chris needs to know about the rope escapes. He's close enough. I think he could get that far side rope. Nope, he's got him away from it. He's trying, man. Chris is tough. Look at that cross face. That's a neck crank right there. That's it.
That's the tap.
That's it. Concession win. First fall.
Synthetics and assisting in remineralization of the body.
Part of your formula for creating superhuman athletes, I'm sure. Here we go.
One of the main pillars.
Look at these guys go.
Getting after it.
Look at these guys. Yeah, that's what it's talking. That's what we're talking about right there.
Nice.
That exchange in Japan would get one of those polite claps. That was great. Oh, club it hard.
Snapping each other down, smashing each other.
Did you see that club? And then they smiled at each other. Heavy hands. Oh, look at those clubs.
They're going to start punching each other pretty soon if
they're not
careful.
I'm glad Luis is the ref.
Oh, attempts to take down.
Boy, he's aggressive.
Heavy hips by Drayton. Shut that down.
Chris is aggressive, man.
Yeah, good athlete. Drayton got a lot of power. Side
does he know about the rope escapes? That's my question.
Yes,
he does. That's it. Good.
Drayton breathing a little heavy here.
Yeah, he is. You're right. Chris the Nutcracker busted balls. Couldn't help myself. Sorry, guys.
Chris is pushing him around a little bit here.
I think gas is.
How tired is Drayton?
Gas is going to be an issue. Yeah, man, the match keeps going. Does Drayton know about the rope escapes? Oh, he's like,
nice
I'm not done. I'm not done. Uh-oh.
Beautiful escape and reversal.
Okay, Pat, was that possum or was he gassed?
I think he was literally luring him in.
That's kind of what I think.
Boy, he's wrenching, looking for that choke. Oh, he just gassed. Did he just gas?
What is going on?
I don't know.
This is amazing.
Or he just fell off the top.
Oh.
Nice escape.
Rope escape. Damn, man. You guys see why we do it this way? The action is nonstop. Do you know the level of conditioning you have to be in for this?
He's tired.
That might be it. Okay. Yeah, that's it. We're going to get the medic in. Yeah, well, we're gonna have a forfeit. Looks like. Wow.
Advancing, we have Chris the Nutcracker.
Competing into a void. Every match, every grind, every sacrifice deserves to be remembered. Build a permanent record. Earn your rank. Earn your revenue. Grapplers Clash, raw, honest, human.
Right here. Okay. Nope, your head's already turned. Put your forehead in his sternum. Now get your butt up under you. Back straight. Look through. You're looking down at his dick. I don't want to look down at his dick. There's no back there. All right. No, put your head in his sternum. Okay. That's not a sternum. It's a sternum. Use your forehead. Don't break your nose that way. Use your forehead. Now you're turning your head. Now straighten everything out. Cool. See how your neck is crunked? Yeah. I want it to be straight. Back straight. Now cool. Your head is in New York. Your butt's in California. These things should match. Okay, we'll make it match. Which means my butt is in the same zip code. There we go. Keep your head straight. Hey guys, if you guys allow your head to be turned, we're gonna get into that in just a second. If my head is turned, I lose a lot of impinged nerve strength for the whole rest of my body. Okay? That's why I need to make sure that my head, neck, all this stuff is strong. Okay? If my head is turned, I lose a lot of strength very quickly. Okay? Get set. Same thing for our partner. All right? Same thing for our partner. He's just going to be scarecrow for me. Okay? I'm going to start center. I'm going to drive my head through to a side. Or he can push my head to a side. So just pick a side, doesn't really matter. All right? He pushes my head to a side. I'm going to punch it through. What I don't want to see is I don't want to go ahead, push it, do this, and then try to come up. Okay, that's no good. We already talked about how we don't want our head going down. I want to punch it through. So he picks a side, I punch it through. Now, there's $1 million on his far shoulder. The only way I can get it is if I get my height up, which means I got to kind of raise my level, and I got to look there. All right, he's got a cool tattoo on the back of his neck, I think, and I want to see what it looks like. All right, and then I'm just going to run up 2 or 3 steps, reset. He's going to go to the other side. Boom, I'm going to punch it through, get my height up, and lean. Look, I'm looking for that $1 million on that far shoulder. Okay, look what happens to his body position. Just go back to scarecrow. All right, once I get my head here, all right, do you feel any pressure, sir? No. Once I get my height up a little bit, you feel pressure now? All that's from my head, all right? So I got to get once I get my head through, I get my height and I lean to the opposite shoulder, okay? I can't get any pressure, I can't get my $1 million unless I look to the far side, okay? I want you to do me a favor. This is a demonstration on nerve strength, okay? Put your arms out straight for me. Do not let me push your hands down, okay? So I'm gonna push your hands down. Don't let me do it, please. I said don't let me do it. Come on. I mean, I'm strong, but you're big as hell. All right? Don't let me push your arms down. Okay? Yeah, it was pretty difficult, right? Now I want you to turn your head like this. Sure. Put your arms back out. All right? Now I'm going to do it with 2 fingers. Okay? He loses all of his strength. So when we get into our shots and our takedowns, if I allow my head, to get turned to a side or off to an angle, am I going to be strong? No, we just proved that. Okay? But if I'm here, and I'm solid and I'm straight, everything's tight, whatever side I'm on, I'm strong. Okay, I keep all my strength. Okay, next, start getting some motion and some fakes. Where's my young man? Come on. Okay, when I fake, one of the biggest things I see when I travel the world and meet with a lot of wrestlers is they have a very misinformed idea of what a fake is. So just getting like a regular stance. I'm around. I want you to tell me what you guys think is a fake, and I want you to react appropriately, however. Right? So if we're wrestling, just easy, right? Is the fake that? Is the fake that? Is either of those things a fake?
No.
No, not at all. Okay, wrestling stance. What happened?
Lowers your level.
What happened to his, what was his natural reaction? That's what I'm looking for, okay? So when I fake, my entire goal, you can stand square for now. My entire goal when I make a fake is 1, it's gotta look real. It's gotta look just like the shot would. 2, wrestling stance. All right, go ahead and let's say I faked here, pull this leg back. Stay in your stance, pull the leg back. Like I'm trying to get the leg, pull it back, boom, stop, there. You're in a wrestling stance. My goal is to get him into a position like this, okay? Now, he pulled this leg back, which means all of his weight is where? On this foot. Is this mobile right now? For a split second, this foot is immobile, which is what I want. I am always thinking 2, 3, 4 steps ahead. All right? I personally am a right side shooter 90% of the time. If I have a good opponent, he knows that. So if I start coming out here and we're wrestling, we're gonna stand, right? If we're wrestling, he knows I'm a right-legged shooter, but he's not, it's not gonna be there. So what do I have to do? I have to think ahead of him. So I'm gonna show everything that I wanna show on the opposite side, because I want this leg to get pulled back to get this position where he is temporarily unable to move it. So here's the drill. We're gonna start inside tie, one hand, post, right hand. When I say post, I don't mean thumb block, okay? Inside tie, high in the tricep. This is where I can control everything. My control tie never leaves. I never release my control tie, ever. What do I not release? Control tie. All right, tie on the outside. This hand is my post, my shooting hand. It's my active hand. This hand gets to move, do whatever it needs to do. So for now, put stop sign, right on the shoulder, tap on the outside. All right? The motion that we're gonna do is I just wanna drop my level, and I wanna bring this post to my hip, and I wanna fake. I don't even need to reach. I need to get my head and my shoulder below his chin and chest. That's the fake. Okay? That's the little reaction I need for him to go, whee. Okay? So we're here, wrestle around with me. All right? That's all I want. Just little motions. All right, we can even push. We can kind of pull in a circle. I can go head tap. Boom. There we go. I'm looking for that little jump. That's all I want right now. Inside tie, post, come up with your own little combinations. You can go post, release, post, pull, fake, post, pull, head tap, fake. Any combination, however you want. Get into a flow for whatever matches your style, and just get that motion. Release, fake. Work to get them to pull their leg back to get them out of position.
In the mind of Jake Shannon, endorsed by UFC Hall of Famer Pat Miletich, Grapplers Clash isn't just an app. It's a movement built by competitors, for competitors, a permanent record, a real ranking, a career that lives beyond the mat. This is the future of grappling. Tap in today and earn your name.
We're going to certainly learn everything we need to know about Nassim right now, though.
Nassim originally, lineage coming from the Middle East.
Dude, why not took him down?
In the Middle East, you either play soccer or you wrestle or both. So you know he's going to have the blood.
Yeah, a fantastic wrestling culture with the Persian culture, and then of course obviously swinging those clubs, and very much a kinship with the Persian wrestling, the Hindu wrestling in India as well. Moving good for a big man, using his weight. Let's see how his conditioning is.
Great job controlling. Nice Gramby. Beautiful Gramby.
He doesn't know about the rope escapes. That's to Tanner's advantage. Uh-oh, hope he gets that front headlock or something.
He's trying to trap that wrist. He wants to hook that arm with his leg, is I think what he was looking for originally.
Well, maybe, watch out for that
Gramby coming back the other way.
Yeah, maybe a side roll, an arm roll. Tanner's certainly giving him plenty to think about right now. Although I can see the big man trying to stand. Nope. Uh-oh. Don't lose control, brother. There we go. There we go. Watch that rope escape. Yeah, I think this is where Tanner knows the rules better. Or maybe
arm bar spins for the arm.
Uh-oh, gave away height. Not worth the break, buddy. No, he doesn't have. Oh, he got it. First fall by armbar Tanner Pegg.
fight. Everybody's got their own fight in life, so it means something different to everyone.
That's right, especially these days, right?
Sure.
Dimene, what's the website?
Dimene.com.
Love it, guys. Here we go.
Oh.
Oh. Uh-oh. Gave up position, though. Gave up his back.
Nassim slips out.
He's got wrist control. Let's see how that works out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's got. Oh, watch for that back, Tanner. Oh, he's sneaking out the back.
Nassim.
Uh-oh.
Nice,
Uh-oh,
nice
might have to
adjustment.
Watch out for that rope escape. Rope escape. See, Tanner's got the experience. Tanner pulled the rope escape.
Smart move.
Smart move, guys.
Nassim gets up smiling. He's like, dang it, dang it.
Yeah, he's learning. I think, you know, I hope Nassim commits to this and learns the rules because he moves really well.
Sure.
Pat, what was it like in the early days of MMA when the rules were so new? And
Oh, another headlock.
wow.
Boy, he planted him hard that time. And he knows he doesn't want to let him slip out this time.
Yeah, look at him make him carry.
Really working into that.
He's trying to tap him with the head and arm. Do a Barnett move here.
Trying to drive in with his legs. Look at him hitting the
arm
elbow.
bar. Arm bar. Oh,
Nice.
my God.
I think
That's catch wrestling right
I think
there.
he learned that yesterday.
That's catch wrestling. Way to go, Tanner Peg.
Wow.
Really impressed by Nassim, though.
Yes.
Really, really impressed by Nassim. Yeah.
Years from now, athletes won't choose gyms based on ads or social media. They'll open Grapplers Clash and see which gyms are winning. Every match, every athlete, every victory builds a gym's reputation on a public leaderboard. The gyms that start building today will earn an advantage that compounds for years. When new athletes arrive in town, the choice will already be clear. Tap in with Grapplers Clash.
He's gonna jump up and put his hands on Teddy and try to push Teddy down. Jump up, yeah. Jump up and try to push down. Right, each of you do it to each other so you can feel it. No, push all your weight on him, Teddy. No, Teddy, you're jumping up and put your weight on him and try to squish him. Yeah, good. Okay. All right, good. Good. All right. So now, if you would please, just stand and turn both of your heels out just a little bit. And I want you, Champ, can you come here a second? Can you come put both your hands around my calf? Here. No, on this one, two hands. Two hands on my calf. Yeah, you got it? So he could tell you, can you feel me expand the calf? Yes. Yeah, you're going to expand the calf. I'm asking it to activate, but I'm not relying on my toes or am I pushing in any way? I'm just activating. Is that correct? Yes. Thank you. It's very helpful. So I tighten my calves, pull up my quad, pull my transverse ab, hit my glute hinge. Stronger?
It does, yeah.
And so it's easier to do everything once you've activated. Thank you very much, sweetheart. Once you've activated all those muscles. So take turns with each other. You're going to turn your heels out. It's always the same sequential order. Calves, quad, transverse ab, then glute hinge above your hamstrings, below your glutes. And a lot of you who lift, you don't have this muscle active at all. So it's going to take you a minute. Hit your glute hinge, pull your sternum up. Keep your transverse ab back and pull up through there. And then bring your shoulders across your spine, not up. Almost like if you had a bra on, there's a thumbtack at the hook, and you have to bring your shoulders across your spine to relieve it from poking you. And turn from your triceps. All right, so try it with each other and jump up and down on each other, see if it's stronger. So heels out, gauge your calves. Is that stronger? Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Testing it out. You don't have to be a state champion, do you, Pat?
No, you don't. Sarah getting after it right away, getting in on that leg.
Uh-oh.
See Jennifer looking for a choke. Then got the underhook. Trying to turn her.
Oh,
My goodness.
Get the pin.
Wow.
Pro wrestling representing, Pat.
Yeah. Sarah battling off her back here. In on the leg. Oh,
Uh-oh. Watch
there's
the
trouble here. She's looking
Watch
for the choke on.
One. Oh, one count.
Looking for the rope escape at all?
No, not at all.
Oh, gets the shoulder up.
Keeps getting that.
She hears that noise. She knows what to do.
The pro wrestler.
Yup.
What?
Look at her get her shoulder up.
She chills out, waits for the ref.
Yeah.
And then works it.
Oh, now looking for a choke. Look at her. She's got the underhook. Trying to turn her.
And the shoulders down.
Oh.
Oh, let's see if Sarah's got it now. Oh, Sarah fighting under.
She let go of that underhook.
Oh, no choke now. I love this. Sarah Huber being coached by her daughter, Isabella Santa Maria. How amazing.
It's like the new Von Erichs, but the female version.
There you go. Yeah, a dynasty. We're going to make a dynasty out of these two.
Reversal.
Oh, Jennifer, better watch that shoulder. She's going to hear that slap, though. Watch this.
Get that shoulder up.
Gets that shoulder up every time.
Every time. Spring loaded.
These pro wrestlers they're trained. Okay. Does Jennifer have the gas in the tank? Sarah ain't giving up. She's like, I don't care about your crossface.
Rope escape. Smart.
Wow. You can get in here and have one hell of a good time and test yourself. Trying for that single. Oh.
Tried to roll her through. Got on top.
No. Rope escape now.
Wow. Fireman's carry.
What?
Oh.
I think she surprised herself, Pat.
Yeah.
Unreal. That might be the highlight reel.
Choke.
Oh,
tap,
she
tap,
got tapping. She's tapping. Yep, she's tapping. Wow. What a great match.
Entertaining.
Yeah, that's it. One fall. What a great match. That fireman's. Man, we got to get that on the replay. That was like, she surprised herself, Pat.
Yeah, and it's so interesting. Once you start using sequential muscle order, your need for probably 50 to 75% of your defensive action is eliminated because they can't move you or do anything with you. Almost all technique in MMA and wrestling is predicated on the other person having bad body position. You want to watch a bunch of grown men freak out, have them come to AKA back in the day, and they would say, I believe them would say, let Carolyn work with you. And they'd be like, oh, who's that lady? You know, and then they would just get the daylights beat out of them because they would try to, and I would just be in my muscle order, and they couldn't deal with me. It was too much. And they would get, you come here, you're more my height. So we'd be here, and they'd like start, I want them to pull on me, yeah, or go to underhook me. Yeah, I'd just be like, right into him, right? Like I didn't care. I was strong enough that if he pushed back, my heel's over my toe and my right leg, he can't go. Most of you go like this. He pushes and my knee bends, and I'm effed. As soon as I turn this way, it's not problems. right? Tough, it's tough. So I want to teach all of you how to use that muscle order, and then let's try to apply it to what you're practicing, right? It doesn't have to be wrestling, and you don't have to do a backflip. It's just the same. Kobe's been doing this a while, so when he does it, it looks like magic, but he's just doing the same muscle order and then creating velocity and torque by using it in a different, on the horizontal or the vertical. We down with that? All right. Kobe, can you come over here and shoot a sweep single to the side? Kobe's here. If my foot's turned out and he goes to push me, my knee's going to bend, I'm going down. If my heel's turned out, he goes to push. Right, yeah, right. He can't turn me because my heel's turned out. Aaron Pico, the fighter, UFC fighter, when he was branching from high school to international wrestling, Jason Welch and I went down to train with him, help him. And his coach, Valentin Kalika, told Jason, the only thing I want you to teach him is how to beat, when the guy sweeps on him, how to beat it. And they're going over, I was looking at the other side of the room, and I go, Aaron, just turn your heel out. Just like that. And then about 3 weeks later, he was in an international tournament, and you see him, the guy shoots on him, his toes out, and you see him go, turn, and then beat the position. Because once you got it down, then it's so much easier.
What you did was you made the mace lighter, that's all. Let's see, Pat. Okay, again, when it goes behind you, Pat, if I was standing in front of you, I should not be able to see your hands. They should be behind your head. This bend is crucial.
I have a little joint restriction.
Okay, so do I. So do I. That's why I got these on. Okay, so do what you can. Do what you can.
Like that. Deeper.
I like it. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all dealing with something.
Yeah. This stuff is great for shoulders to rebuild them, that's for sure.
Yes, and I'm going to show you a few moves to make with your torso that will make it even greater for your shoulders. The wall drill is a 10-second fix. You know right away if you did it wrong.
Yeah.
You know, I want you to imagine that a foot in front of you and a foot behind you is a plate glass window. And the head of that mace is never going to break that window. Because if it goes in front of you too far, you're going to injure yourself trying to correct it. You see a few guys, you know, they're swinging it and it kind of goes out like this, and they pull it back and they injure themselves. As long as you know you're keeping it right here in what we call the guard position, it's never going to go out of that little narrow corridor. It's a corridor of strength and a corridor of safety. It doesn't go straight back. Let me see 10 reps. Not bad. 2. Remember what I said about the dive? As soon as it goes here, throw your elbows back, like that. Don't wait for it to go right here, and then you bring your elbows back. As soon as it goes here, as soon as it moves, bring your elbows back. Yeah, like that. Throw your chest against the wall. Keep doing it. Remember what I said, 1,000,000 reps.